Hello and welcome to the 5th installation in our F123 driver career. We do see number 5, we do see we're heading to Monaco in the next race, and Baku after this one, then on to Silverstone. It's a nice few races to go on for, but extremely excited about this one. How can you not be excited about going to Monaco? Now, as you can see by the visuals, we do have to qualify in the rear. Definitely going to be eventful. Hopefully we can keep our wing, but we do know we do have some pace in the wet against these other two F2 drivers. So as you see our first lap begin now, down at the start finish straight, heading towards turn 1, also known as turn Devote. Looking for a good entry, a little bit on the slower side, but we don't want to overextend, especially at Monaco. Obviously we all know how unforgiving this track is. Around Mercenet now. Down through Casino. Still very cautious in this lap. Just want to set a banker lap in. As we do navigate our way around the high section at Mirabeau. Down and around the very slow Hotel Hairpin. And now around Mirabeau Law even. Turn 8 sees a decent exit on the run down through the tunnel. Green in the first sector, and now at the Novelle chicane. That curb there, victim for us to on many underfloor damage. To see turn 12 there, round to back. Through Louis Sean, past the swimming pool. Around turn 14, now through turn 15, down towards Raskas. Looking for a good one out on the start finish straight. Hopefully we set a decent time, it's obviously give us some kind of reference as to where we stand. We do see a 138.0 and then we do see Jack doing going a 137.5, but we set a 137.9 and we do go second and head into our second section now. Drop down into 10th, so we do know there's pace there to start off in the top 10, something we haven't done in qualifying for a long time. Since Bahrain, I think. Yeah, definitely looking to push towards the top 5. You see the track did say it was going to dry out towards the end, so we will see a lot of track development. So definitely going to look at seeing the times improve and seeing how much we can. Stretched a little bit too much on that, unfortunately. But yeah, if you're not getting front wing damage on Monaco, you're doing something wrong. Either you're not pushing enough or you Max Verstappen. Instead we just write it off through the chicanes. But yeah, we do see a purple sector 1, 4 tenths ahead now, nearly 5 tenths. That was very slow through the lower section of Mirabeau there. Around Portier, it sees us gain a couple of tenths to go 5.5, nearly 6 tenths up on our last time. Definitely needing about 7 or 8 tenths to sort of make an inrun towards 5th, 4th and 3rd. A little bit of a sloppy exit, very close to the barrier there on that one. Still 7 tenths up, a little bit hesitant still through to back. Understandably so, as we do see sector 2 purple as well. Second ahead now. This could be a great time if we connect up these last corners. Nice and early on the power there, a little bit of wheel spin, but we managed to correct it. As we gain another 3 tenths around Raskas, and then another 2 tenths coming out of the car. 3 tenths, 1.6 seconds, or 136.2 in the wet. I'm not shocked we get front wing damage again. I was not expecting that. We do see us go first again, but as we see, we did start off second there, and we're slowly dropping as these guys set their lap times again. As we see this, I am going to be the last person through. So I will be the last one setting the times. I've managed to time this really well. But yeah, as we do enter the first lap, we do see that really good time only put us in 11th. So definitely looking to gain another second, as we do see the track drying out. It's obviously no longer raining anymore. Again, nearly 7/10 already as we go around Casino. Down into Mirabor, we do get the second advantage. Down at the hairpin does see a little bit of traffic ahead, hopefully. We can keep a decent bit of distance to these guys. Nearly 2 seconds now as we enter the tunnel. This could be a huge lap. We are green though, so somebody has already definitely gone faster in Sector 1. See if we can get a purple Sector 2. So we're into the chicane now, trying to get a really good exit. 2.5 seconds. This could be huge. Can we actually... Yeah, we do go purple. Can we actually get pole at Monaco? That was a nice corner. That's fast. 3 seconds. Down around Rascas, trying to keep this as tight and as clean as possible. They do go on the pit, which is huge for us. A little bit wider than that. Lost the 10th there. Going to get back up to 3 seconds. And where do we finish? Setting up for success. Achieve your first pole position. I can't believe we've actually done it. Pole position at Monaco. Obviously the next one being a sprint race, we will start off in 10th. But obviously that's for a lot less points, so we're not too fussed. Yeah, nearly 4/10 ahead of Liam Lawson. And he was 6/10 ahead of Vesti. A full second ahead of Drugovic in 4th. That is crazy. But we get 2 points as well for that. I forgot about that. Does that mean the other group hasn't set their times? Can we lose our pole? Or are they just all slower? I don't know how that works.
Welcome to one of, if not the most iconic race circuit in Formula 2. A track with absolutely no room for error, a track that requires every bit of skill these young drivers can muster. We're getting ready for lights out here in Monte Carlo. The Circuit de Monaco is, for all practical purposes, pretty much unchanged since its 1929 introduction. It's strange to consider, but this 2.1-mile lap will take the drivers here around almost an entire country. 19 corners, but not that many opportunities for overtaking. Instead, this is a track that rewards technical skill. I'm Alex Jakes, and I'm joined once again by the GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. Davide, today's race takes place on one of the most infamous street circuits in motorsport. What is it about this track that makes it stand out?
Alex, I'm very happy to be here. Monaco is a short track, but the wall is just after the white line. The drivers need to stay aware from the line and from the wall. And it's so important to start in the first 2 rows if you want to compete for the victory.
Okay,
starting off from 10th.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
And let's see what we can do. We'll just run with the strategy. Seems like the option. And we do have 5 red lights. And really good start. Vesti's slow. Can we squeeze through 2 positions maybe? No. Drugovic blocks us off. We just play cautious here. I don't want to lose my front end before we've even started. Maybe get Drugovic on the inside if we just position our wheel enough. Very, very risky that, to be honest. Oh, thanks, Drugovic. I guess that was kind of my fault. I didn't see a marker, but that was definitely a dive bomb from him. Lap 1, and we do see front wing damage. And we do exceed the track limits. This isn't a great start. This is getting worse and worse. Can we just connect it up now, please? And that's an awful turn as well, right, down in the tunnel. Tell me about it. Bit of a shaky start. But yeah, we do see us pick up a few points here. If we sit 7th, we do finish here. I guess they're very, very forgiving on the chicane now and the track limits, because I felt like that should have been a warning. Still not 100% on my braking points at the minute in the dry. I've come straight from the qualifying and the wet, so still got a lot of adrenaline flowing and still kind of got the muscle memory for those wet braking points. So yeah, we'll just try and keep it steady and hopefully we can adjust sooner rather than later. We do have a little bit of front wing damage, but it's actually feeling pretty good still. I think it's definitely manageable. Jack doing like 8 tenths, 9 tenths ahead now. Definitely push a little bit more through there. I want to avoid the big bump on the left. Purple sector 1. We actually have pace in the dry around Monaco. We normally are pretty good in sector 1s though. But it's normally like the second sector we do struggle in. But yeah, the final sector in Monaco is definitely my weakest. Kind of have too many bad memories of hitting the barriers down sector 3. As we say that with damaged out front wing more, this isn't good. Now the question is, do we pit and change this? Obviously the soft's being like the hard tyre. We do have maybe the option to go onto some of the super softs, but that's going to mean we're going to lose position to all the other guys behind us. We maybe just see if we can gain some distance and then think about pitting maybe like lap 5. I think that might be a play. Yeah, very, very shaky. Still feel like we do have a decent turn in though. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the times look like over the next 2 laps, and then decide whether or not we want to come in and just gauge whether we do like a 9-lap super soft sprint towards the end. Definitely gained some time on Djokovic though. I wonder whether he got some side mod damage from that little crash. I feel like he should have definitely got a warning or a penalty for that though, because that was a huge dive bomb into a corner. I think it was through Casino. Like you would never ever normally expect anybody to go for a dive bomb in the Casino. It's only going to end one way.
Yellow flag.
I don't see anybody slowing up. Is it just a bit of contact maybe? Oh, we're there. Jack Doohan got an issue? That's a free position for us. Up in at 6th. 4.5 seconds to Hogger now though. Yeah, Jack Doohan retires. Unfortunate. And the hard tyres just not really, or the softs in this case, just not really finding that mid speed corner traction at the moment. Pretty good in the slower corners, but just not used to them, especially coming off wets. Yeah, I've lost a second there to Hogger again. Yeah, unless we can make up a lot of time really quick, which again with the damage I don't think we're going to do. Definitely see what happens though. With these guys only being like 4 seconds behind, I don't think a pit stop is necessarily worth it because we're not losing too much time. I think we can keep them at bay. Yeah, there isn't a fair amount of time to Hogger now. We're still kind of keeping, we're definitely making some distance up to Djokovic and Vesti though. Yeah, like why would you go for a dive bomb into there? There's nowhere to go. Really not a fan of Djokovic at the moment. Could have ended our race straight up there, just going for a silly move on like, what is it? I don't, turn, let me count real quick. Turn 4. The first lap. And it's 15 laps in a sprint race. Why would you make a dive? I don't understand it. Still not happy. Really not happy. Well, I feel like we will get payback on Djokovic eventually though. I mean obviously you come out worse by the looks of it. And he is holding them guys up behind us. So as long as he continues to do that, shouldn't be too bad for us. 6th is still a good result around Monaco from 10th for field. That's a nice line through the last corner. Definitely getting a little bit slower. A little bit of a lock up there in the turn 1. But I do love this circuit. I think, yeah, it's definitely challenging. But when you get it right, because it takes so much focus and concentration to connect the laps up and do it consistently around Monaco, that getting a good result just feels so much more valuable personally than like at Bahrain, for instance. Like we did good at Bahrain, but it didn't kind of feel that great. We kind of expect to do well at Bahrain. Yeah, definitely finding some better lines. Djokovic now down to 7 seconds, Hogan 8, so keep an eye on that for now. We do a nice sector in sector 2 there. Did feel a lot better, felt a lot smoother. That's a big lock up there. Managed to recover it quite well there through Raskas. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I love on Monaco as well how you can see the guys holding the timer boards out on the right as well as you go up the start finish straight. Never really noticed it, but these guys like literally stick it in your face at Monaco. Like, I don't know about you guys, but every time I go past them, like I don't get too close in case I like hit one of the boards, even though it probably wouldn't do anything. But definitely like a thing I've noticed. Yeah, Hoga's flying in that group. Obviously they've got DRS and stuff, so I think 6th is, well, I guess we're just gonna have to bring it home. We can. If we don't bin it into the barrier. Definitely excited looking for tomorrow though, because we know pretty good defensively. Especially against the AI around Monaco. It's hard enough to overtake anyway, but the AI overtaking, that's a bit scary. Us around Monaco is a little bit unlikely. We should be able to defend them well enough, I feel. Again, unless we get damage or something like that in the race. But from pole position, I guess we'll just try and get a good start off, because we've got a really, really good start at the start of this one. Pretty consistent at setting off well. So I'm thinking just go a little bit cautious and almost just try and secure the podium rather than trying to take risks. Oh, we get away with that one. That was a big lock up there. I thought we were definitely going to have to pit there and go onto the super softs. Kind of.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Obviously, we did receive a little bit of damage from that. Yeah, we'll do another lap. Let's see what it's like. So, say 8.5 to Djokovic. Definitely pulling away from him slowly. So we'll see what it's like. Oh, we hit the rear wheel too close there. Again, got lucky with that one. That could have been our first DNF. There's just a little bit of a love tap. A little bit of a spank on the rear end. Monaco, as it does, keeping us in check. Yeah, 9 seconds, so we're definitely still gaining time on those guys. I'm not too bothered now about... Oh, no. Oh, why? I need to concentrate. There's these tyres are starting to fall off a little bit. Oh my days, what am I doing? I really need to focus. We lost like a second and a half there to Drogovic as well. We can't be doing that. I'm not letting him past. Even if he gets behind us, he is not coming past. I can guarantee that now. I'm not having it. It's nice and settled now. Let's regroup and compose ourselves a little bit. I feel like we're definitely slow on the minimum speed through that chicane. I think like we've definitely improved that. I just don't want to risk too much at the minute. Maybe try to push it a bit more in the proper race when we get some super softs on. Some of the purple wall tyres. I do love the look of the purple wall on them. A little bit deep, but not too bad. Yeah, again, I definitely think if we didn't have damage, we could be
We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
pressing towards the podium, maybe. But unfortunately, we do get damage and we do get it on lap 1. But yeah, as long as we can keep Drogovic at bay for these last 5 laps, I'm happy. Happy with the 6th. It's points, much needed points on the board. I don't know where our friend Mr. Lawson is though. It looks, how many is that behind us? Assume he's going to be the first blue car. What's that? 3, 4. 3 positions behind us and we are 6, so he's 9th. He's definitely maybe going to get a point if that is him. Or 2. We do have the fastest lap from qualifying, 2 points. So at the minute, definitely making some points up on our friend at the top of the Drivers' Championship. But yeah, unless our teammate Vip starts pulling his finger out a little bit, I think Garland might definitely run away with the Constructors' Championship. We're already quite a few points ahead now and we're pretty close to teams at 3 and 4 behind us. Especially with a couple of poor performances we did have. Yeah, I do feel there's a lot of like DNFs and retirements in F2. And it is very sporadic with who is sort of at the front a lot. So I think consistency is going to be the key for us throughout the season. Just keep ticking over and keep getting those points on the board. Much better line through there. Didn't realise you could be so aggressive with that curbing. I thought it would unsettle us a lot more than what it does. Definitely finding a much better line through there as well. Be a little bit slow, we could definitely get a lot more pace. Oh no, we look up. Watch the tyres. Watch the tyres. 4 laps now, just need to keep our head on. Bit of a lock up as well there. And cut that one a lot more as well. I think we've only got 1 penalty. Not that we need to, I mean we are 8 seconds ahead and 18 seconds behind. That group is absolutely just in their own world at the moment. You would think it's a different class of cars. Very, very interesting for the race though, if we are a little bit off the pace. Even though we do qualify first, we might get a little bit. Obviously, pit strategies and stuff like that will come into play then. If we just like kind of, oh no, that's not good. Got away with a couple of taps on the wall in this one, to be fair. As we just do again. Let's take another one. I don't think Pirelli will be too happy with us. Pretty much sure their logo has been completely rubbed off the side of our front right now. It was really nice braking there. Kept it right on the edge. Maybe a tiny lock up, but nothing substantial. That's an early turn in, and then a big adjustment. Yeah, I think Djokovic and Vesti are definitely catching us now. Lost a lot of time this lap already. Definitely struggling a little bit more with the tyres though, but obviously that will be the same for pretty much everyone else, as we've all run the same tyres all the way through. I actually got the time back up to 8 seconds, so pretty much matching their pace now. As long as we can do that for a couple more laps, we should be golden. Finally hit the braking zone a bit better there around Raskas. Two laps to go now, so like just over 2.5 seconds off what our best is. But we don't need to be fast at the moment, we just need to be a little bit safe. That is not a little bit safe. Very, very wide on that one. And Casino. Nice and steady into Mirabel. I always feel like I'm a little bit too early on the brakes down at this hotel. Feel like it can definitely turn in a little bit later. It always surprises me how... Oh no. Yeah. Couple of little kisses on the Monaco barriers again there. We've been very, very lucky in this, to be honest, that we haven't took a wheel off or worse. Just completely spun out and destroyed the car. Making our way through the swimming pool down towards Raskas for what should be our last lap. Yeah, they're like 6.5 seconds, 7 seconds. I don't think they're quite catching us unless we do something drastically stupid. It's a little bit faster than what we have been going around centre about that. I'm lasting it. Try and stick and get this apex on this. That's nice. A little bit of a lift to casino and then avoid the bump. Down into the high section of the robot. Yeah, still a little bit early on the braking there at the Hotel Hairpin. A little bit wide on the apex. Would have liked to maybe dip a tire on that and a little bit wide on there. Ah yeah, hit the barrier. And I definitely don't know how we haven't actually broke something with this because this is simulation damage. Ralph Bushung takes the win. I don't even know where he is in the championship. He hasn't been that relevant, really. I don't feel to the fight. That's huge for him. Really, really good result for him there. As we say, another lock up into Raskas. We'll just put in the rubber down for the Grand Prix tomorrow. Yes, we do head down, take the checkered flag. We're 6th position in the sprint race.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Not 100% sure how many points that gives us, but we will obviously find out in a moment. Alan Williams gets the driver of the day.
Brilliant stuff from Campos today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency.
Fair play to him.
Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and
Did we see Tatiana Calderon there as well on the podium again?
If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponents make mistakes,
I think she's been doing really well in the Drivers' Championship, to be fair.
You can just push and push.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Campos have come a really long way.
Yeah, there she is, finished 3rd.
And what a special race this was to see them earn the top spot.
Yeah, good result for them guys. Bit of a mixed podium there.
So then, it's time to see how this result
Because we got
affects
3
the
points
drivers.
from 6, and we get the
It
2
was not
points
the best
from
weekend for our championship
the
leader,
pole
and
position.
their
Teammates in
advantage at the top has
13th
been
with 0
reduced.
points.
And now, Davide
Where's
Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver?
Liam
of the
Lawson
day?
come
Pick
9th.
Ralph Bushon because he was just better than everyone else in
Yeah,
the
so he
last
doesn't
few
get
laps
any
of the
points there.
race. He made the difference.
And here's
29
how things are
behind
shaping
him.
up in the team's championship. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. After all this drama,
definitely.
you'd be mad not to join us for the next race.
When we
hope
start
to
from
see
pole
you
on the
then.
next one, can this
Take
be the
care.
race where we finally make inroads to catching Liam Lawson back up?
Monaco. Formula 2 has been welcomed back to this most famous of race locations, and the excitement in the air is building as we count down to the start of today's race. The Circuit de Monaco is, for all practical purposes, pretty much unchanged since its 1929 introduction. It's strange to consider, but this 2.1-mile lap will take the drivers here around almost an entire country. 19 corners, but not that many
I
opportunities.
didn't know
for
Monaco was
overtaking.
that small.
Instead,
I knew it was
this is a
small, but I
track
didn't
that
think this was
rewards
pretty much the
technical skill.
country.
Here are the starting positions for today's
It's actually
race.
crazy. Let's see, for the first time
Phoenix
ever,
lines up on pole
we do
position,
get pole
and it's Liam
position.
Lawson alongside. Looking down the
Nearly
rest of the
4
grid,
tenths
we
ahead
have
of Liam Lawson, so yeah,
Christie, Dragovic,
this Lawson is going to be right behind us on this.
Alga, Williams,
When did our
Iwasa,
teammate come?
Boschon, Tatiana Calderon, Cordial, Deruvala, Marino Sato, Logan Sargent, and Vips, Porcher,
15th.
Novalak,
So yeah, it doesn't look likely that he's going to get any points this weekend.
And Jake Hughes completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. I'm not the only one sitting here today who's looking forward to today's race. My friend and GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi is next to me, already on the edge of his seat, awaiting the start of the event. How's it going today?
Hello there, Alex.
I do
I'm
really like
great,
Sato
thank
Sama,
you,
to be honest.
and very excited to get started. I have a feeling we are in for a
little bit
very
feminine
special
for
event
me,
today.
but I do like the design. Let's have a look at the race strategy. A 1 lap stop on the hardest compound, and then I don't understand this in F2. Like, why would we do 2 stops? Can we not just do like 10 laps on the super soft and then go 11 on the, or 9 and 12? Why can we not change this to soft? Because we've only got that tyre. Can we like swap it round maybe? Okay, so we can get rid of that one. But that wouldn't qualify us for the race. We do have to use a soft somewhere. But that won't let us change it. Why can we not just have the option just to change it? We could do it at the end, which almost would be a good idea. Do we want to risk? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we want to do. So our teammate will be coming in on 9th, then if we've gone in on there, or he'll be coming in on 11th. Can we? There's not much time difference between them two. So we can add it at the start. Maybe do a longer stint. It says it's 4 seconds slower. Surely it can't be that much slower. So it's saying it's like a second a lap slower. I guess we just... It's dry all day, so we're definitely running to the end. Do we just go with this? Or do we just increase it by like 1 lap maybe? Nah, we'll just stick with the default. Just see the 5 red lights light up and go out. Most important thing, can we beat Mr. Lawson into this first corner? Got a really good start there. We'll take the race and 9 through. So it does look a little bit dark on track, because it's like evening race, I guess. But yeah, obviously only 1 lap to do on these soft tyres. And try and see if we can get a little bit of a gap to Lawson, because we know how shaky our team's pits can be. One of the races, I can't remember which one it was now, we've seen us lose 4 seconds in the pits, even though we got optimal. Which I still don't understand how that happens. I think it was my actual pit entry was very, very, very slow. I didn't quite know where the line was, looking back on it while I was editing it. I do see nearly a 2-second gap to Vesti now, so me and Liam definitely pushing on early. Starting to find some really nice lines through this sector though. A little bit aggressive on that one. Could definitely get away with taking more curb on that one than I thought. Bit of a lock up, get it turned around, get into the pits. Oh, that was close. I do not like that pit entry. Good. That was a 0.3. How is that good? That should be optimal, surely. Can we get out before him?
Okay,
Nice.
off we go, back into the race. Good job from you and the crew there, mate. We're satisfied with that.
Okay, so half of the guys did stay out. So I'm guessing most of them Yeah, they're all different colours, so they'll definitely be going
One stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy.
in next lap. Well, let's see if we can get some good lap times on these super softs. Getting a little bit faster there for Casino. Definitely finding some time that we didn't have in the sprint. But we do obviously have these super softs on now, so we will be looking at being a touch more aggressive. But obviously taking these tyres pretty much to the extent of their usable lives with the stints that we're going to do. There's a perfect line through there. I think that's the best I've ever taken that corner in any F1 game. That was a bit, yeah, nice little adjustment there to catch ourselves. We were definitely purple sector 2 yet. Fastest lap, Jack doing with a 127.5. I think we'll be able to beat that.
Yuri's coming in for his stop now.
As you do see, who's stayed out? So he's actually faster than us, even though he's on softs. Why is he staying out and doing fastest laps on a soft tyre? He's like 20 seconds ahead. Hopefully he comes in. I know how weird F2 is with the pits though. He'll be doing one of these weird stops that somehow turns out to be OP, I can guarantee it. We've seen it with Tatiana Calderon in one of our races where she was like 16th or something and just stayed out and ended up winning the race from nowhere. So Jack's actually staying out. He didn't go in the pits. This is going to be interesting. It's 21 laps, so even the hards I don't think will reach to the end, right? And he's still got the fastest lap, even though everybody else is on the super softs. Maybe it's just the clean air. Yeah, Felipe Drugovic there with a 125.9. Don't quite know where he is at the moment. But he can stay there. He's like 3 positions behind us. 4. Mr. Lawson's very, very close behind me. We should in theory be fighting for 1 and 2. I think provisionally we are. The 1 and 2 in the championship, fighting for 1 and 2 around Monaco. I think we've got just enough pace though to keep him at bay. I think he might definitely start to catch us a little bit later on in the race once the tyre wear starts to kick in. The AI definitely a little bit better at managing the tyres than what I am. Got away with that bit of contact. A little bit of wheel spin there coming out of Raskas. And a bit cautious about Lawson at the minute, being only 6 times behind us. Obviously I know we'll have DRS on us, so if we can break that, that will be huge. That's very, very slow. A bit faster out of Casino though. Still Jack's 4 tenths behind us now. I think you're doing, what is it, like 10 laps each on these tyres, so we should be coming in like lap 11, so we've got another 6 laps to go on these. Still feeling good though. It's not closing up that much though, even in DRS, which is nice. Do gain a couple of tenths on him there, maybe 3 tenths, yeah, nearly 4 tenths, wow. Yeah, it's definitely very slow in that bit, but then he gains like 4 tenths back through Chiron and past the swimming pool. Definitely need to improve on that section if we're gonna break this DRS from Lawson. This is pretty much my weakest area of this track by quite a long mile though, to be honest. But yeah, we are still in quite a long train, pretty much back down right the way to like 13th or 14th, I think. Yeah, Jack Doohan's still out, still 19 seconds ahead, so not even gaining too much time on him. Like, I feel he should not be going that fast on soft tyres, especially around Monaco, when we're all on super softs. We're 2 tyres up from him. Or down, whichever way you look at it. We should in theory be nearly a second or pretty much a second or a faster a lap than him. Unless the softs are just better around here, but it did not feel like it. We are still slower than we have been though. Definitely a lot more conscious about Lawson. I thought he was going to do the Rascus dive bomb there.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Yeah, 2 seconds off our best time. Look to maybe get a lap in and start pushing these tyres a little bit. They're still feeling really good. Just trying to really concentrate on our lines this one. A little bit wide on that one though. The rest are pretty good. Yeah, good. That's a great one. Yeah, go, 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 go. They're definitely starting to connect it all up a little bit better now. Definitely found all our braking points nice and confidently. Ooh, that was a little bit sketchy, but I do need to improve this section without a shadow of a doubt. A little bit slow out of the last couple of corners at swimming pool. Yeah, it's in the red sector too. Definitely getting time on Jack now though. But I think we still are, yeah. Lawson's still right behind us, and I think Vesti does have DRS on him. So we're definitely going to have to do something to break this if we can. Only got like 3 laps left till we do have to come in the pits. So yeah, they're quite a bit of distance behind Lawson. Got like a second gap in between them themselves. So I don't feel like we're necessarily holding them up. We might be holding Lawson up because we do know how fast he is, but we need to do that. I just don't understand what Jack Doohan is doing. He's literally been on his own the full race. Say full race, we're only on lap 8, but Definitely starting to show maybe 1 or 2 signs of tyre wear, nothing that I'm struggling with yet.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window and we're going to put you onto super softs.
Oh, I'm thanking you. So we'll be coming in at the end of 10, so we'll definitely see what's left in these tyres now. See if we can get a decent couple of in-laps, because we don't want to lose too much time in the pits. We do know, again, that our team's a little bit weaker in the pits in comparison to others, or whether it's just me being a bot. But I kind of want a little bit of a safety net to Mr. Lawson, because I do feel like if he does get in front of us, he's just going to leave us. Yeah, I had to avoid that. That was not going to be pretty. Turned in way too quick on that one. That would have definitely been the front left gone. The front left would have been in the back left. Oh no.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care.
It was only a very gentle tap though. I don't think we've damaged it too much. We do know we can do it from the sprint race. As he who shall not be named tried to go for a dive bomb into casino for no apparent reason on lap 1. Yeah, he's just sticking right behind us. We just cannot break away from Larson. Even Vesti's like closing up a little bit now. I do feel like they'll be pushing it a little bit, knowing that they're coming into the pit as well. Or they should do at least. Being the front runners of their teams. That was very wide. Maybe slow down towards the Neville chicane now that. 3 tenths. Still not making any, so yeah, Liam Lawson's not getting close enough that he can make a move. So we still are. Oh no, oh my god. That's not good at all. At least he was on the other side. We'll be even now. Yeah, it's a little bit understeery. Were we supposed to go in that lap? Alright, we're not anyway, we'll go in the next one.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's.
Alright, fair enough, yeah, so we weren't actually supposed to go in. Yeah, Jack Doohan's still at 18 seconds ahead. Really has been putting in a shift on those soft tyres. So he must be coming in now, right? So is he just going to completely miss out the first stop? Hit onto super softs now? Which is what I wanted to do anyway, but it said it was like a week slower. He's definitely only needing to make 1 stop. I'm just going to listen to my gut. I'm not going to do... Anytime I see this weird 1 lap strategy that everyone... I'm just going to not listen to it from now on. I'm going to do my own thing. Whether that be better for us or a detriment is yet to be seen. But I feel like the evidence speaks for itself in this one. Yeah, he has gone into the pits. But there's nowhere... I don't think we can actually finish first now. That was a 0.3, how can that be good? As long as I'm in front of Larson.
Let's go, come on.
No. Alright, so he was coming in, okay.
That's a decent pit stop time.
Hopefully we come out into some nice clean air.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
Who's this
You'll
coming
see
down?
penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the
I
track.
see orange. Oh, it's Novalak Rocker. Yeah, Novalak does seem to have a quite similar driving style to us, so it's quite easy to follow him. Obviously, the AI being a little bit smoother than what I am playing on a PS5 controller. I would definitely love to get one of the proper steering wheels, but the prices on them things are phenomenal. I do have the PC and everything to run one quite comfortably. I do have a good setup, so maybe it's something we can definitely look toward in the future. We'll definitely have to save up a few coins. No, that is risky. I did have a look because we were a lot faster than him, but we weren't fast enough. Oh no!
Okay, I've got a brand new race
Oh
strategy on your
no!
LFD if you wanna
I
go and
couldn't
check it out.
be correct. Oh my! I had a moment, and as you've seen by the little edit, I had to step away for a minute. I was not happy with myself. I do exceed track limits. That was silly. All we needed to do was stay behind him for a couple more corners, and he was going in the pits anyway. So I don't even know why I was wanting to go for the overtake. And now we're going to have to spend the last 8 laps limping around the circuit. This has went from perfect to a disaster. I know we've got a little bit of a gap now to the cars behind us. We've got a group of about 5 cars going now. But Jack Doohan's in his own race, so we've definitely lost first. Liam's probably gonna get us at 1 point, whether we like it or not. So I feel like 3rd is pretty much the best we can get. Having to kind of wheel spin that around Vascas there. Just really struggling with the turn-ins and when to take them now with that damage. Just definitely trying to be just as smooth as possible. We can't turn in aggressive, so we're definitely going to be losing quite a bit of speed. Yeah, I like that corner on Casino there. Two got green though. Around sector 1, interestingly. Even though it felt slower, it felt a lot slower than what we've been doing, to be honest. Is it just track development? Or did we have too much downforce? Because I'm sure you always run max round Monaco, right? Bit of a lock up there. Do you know, it doesn't feel as, maybe we haven't got as much damage as what I think we do. Maybe it is just end plates, because looking down through the halo, I can't see any missing pieces or anything like that. But obviously we have got simulation damage on, so there'll definitely be something missing somewhere. Because you can feel a little change, but maybe the colours are very aggressive on the damage indicators. Do you see this group becoming a lot tighter behind us now though? 6 laps to go. Another green sector 1. Must just be track development, right? So we're definitely not faster than what we were. At least I don't feel we are. That was a lovely turn down towards the tunnel. I do feel like we're definitely improving with each race though. I do say that as we go very slow through that chicane. Yeah, I definitely feel we're becoming a lot more aggressive and we are starting to lose some of the bad habits we did have from using the assists. I feel like the racing line is one of the hardest ones to get rid of, but one of the most I can't think of the right word, fortuitous maybe, to take it off, because rather than finding your own sort of breaking points and you kind of subconsciously are more aware of the track, I guess, rather than just following a glowy line like the Tron movie. I guess that's kind of behind him, isn't it? But anyway, I digress. Still managing to keep Lawson at bay, but we do have a lot of laps to go yet. Tyres are still feeling okay. I do love this turn through the tunnel. Maxed out, don't even lift, just hammer it round. That was lovely through that. Through the Nouvelle chicane. Round to back. Try not to dump it into the barrier, try not to cut that one too tight. Get nice early on the brakes, try and get that as tight as possible. Give you the best run out. There, down towards Raskas. Still haven't managed to kind of, I always feel awkward around Raskas. I don't know whether that's just me or whether that's everybody in general, but Raskas just always feels so unnatural and clunky. If anybody of you do know, like, do see anything about my racing line through there or anything, and you know, please put it in the comments, because I would love to obviously improve. Like, I'm really good with constructive criticism. So you're welcome to, you know, help me as much as possible. I do want to get better. I do realise that I'm not the best F1 driver in the world. I'll be very, very naive to think I am. But yeah, as you can hear, you know, I'm very chilled, very relaxed. So as long as it's not offensive or nasty, we are cool. Always open to listen. Always looking to improve. I guess not taking damage would be a big improvement for us. Yeah, kind of couldn't do much about exceeding that there. I do think we took one earlier in this session as well, so as long as we don't do it again, we should be good. We've only got 4 laps to go anyway. Tyres are maybe starting to fall off a touch. Jack Doohan is like 28.5 seconds ahead now. He's had the race of his life. Fair play to him. I called it though. I did say we would be outdone by pit strategy. I didn't see anybody overtaking us unless it, you know, we did have some major damage. I do feel like I'm a good driver defensively. I'm just maybe a bit... Oh. Bit of a wheel spin there. I don't know, I guess it's a confidence thing. I'm definitely a little bit more cautious than I should be in some of the corners. But I guess that's still, you know, just not having as many hours in the game as some of the better drivers on F1. I do feel like, you know, as we go through each weekend with these assists off, we're definitely gaining and gaining and gaining and feeling a lot more comfortable. So yeah, if we do get into the F1 next season, which is sitting in second at the moment. Oh no, that's a big lock up. Has he got us? Wait, how didn't Lawson get us? Why did he back off? He could have had us through Raskas there. I'm not going to argue. But yeah, if we sort of finish like top 3, top 4, I definitely feel like we'll get a couple of offers. It'd be nice to see what we do get offered though. Because I don't know, because we did choose the Mercedes program. Does that mean that we are only tied to Williams, Aston Martin, or Mercedes? Or can we still receive offers from other teams? I think we should be able to, right? Still not quite sure of who I do want to end up with. Like, being British, obviously Mercedes is going to be my favourite team, but we got away with that. Gonna close the door maybe on him. He could have kept it going there. Been a little bit hesitant. It was a little bit cheeky of us to squeeze him that much, but I'm feeling like with only 2 laps left, we do need to be very defensive with them and push the boundaries. But yeah, I'll maybe like to, because I don't want to end up at Mercedes, because they do have the 2 British drivers, obviously, of Hamilton and Russell. But if Hamilton was to go, what happened there? Why is our wing just... Has it just fell off? Did we hit a pixie? I don't understand why our front right's now red. Or was it already red? Or was that just showing as tyre wear? I don't feel it was that dark a red. I definitely don't. I mean, it doesn't feel any different. It still feels awful. Penultimate lap. Hopefully we can connect up to back and a swimming pool nicely this time around. Nice bit of speed through there. Try and get the good line without... That's lovely. Ooh. Raskas don't... Oh, a little bit squeamish. Yeah, I need to stop thinking about trying to get perfect corners and just risk clean. As I do see a last lap now, still in second. I'm very, very surprised we're still in second. When Liam Lawson's had a couple of looks, but as I see, like, we're kind of still keeping him up there, like 7 tenths ahead at this point. So definitely, I definitely feel like we should be here. We do have the pace to be here on Monaco, as we've seen in qualifying. But obviously we do know how difficult it is to overtake at Monaco anyway. So if we are just on that edge for him, then it would take a big, big mistake like we've seen down at Raskas for us, for him to get past. But yeah, last section now as we close on. I think this is the end of section 2. Yeah, Jack's just crossed the finish line as we go through the Novell chicane. A W strat from him.
Okay,
what?
A time penalty. It will go against our finishing time.
That was not over.
Head down and let's get it done.
No. No. The third corner from the end of the race, we receive a 3-second penalty. Where's that going to put us? We can't lose them points to Liam.
Okay, pick up
6.
Bring it home.
I am devastated. can't believe that.
That's it for another race and a fantastic win for Virtuosi. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they
I genuinely feel like we've been robbed there
everything bad that
of a
happened
second
today,
place.
they handled it calmly
Truly
and
and completely.
That's
We
what
went from
let them focus on getting the best
making
of
strong
everything
inroads
else.
to Liam in the
Guard
championship.
strategy, they
The
managed
3
to
corners
keep
from the
out of
end
trouble the whole way round.
to what feels like
And here
being
are podium
completely
drivers today.
pickpocketed.
After that excellent race, they've excelled here as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory.
He didn't do good in the
Virtuosi
others, so
then
does that
are on
mean
top
we still
today.
gain a couple though? But he only took second, won't he? And I've got like, I don't know how many points it is in F2. It's like 12 points or something. Maybe a bit more. I still can't believe that. I'm gonna have to do good round Baku. Right, let's have a look then.
After this round of the World Championship,
So we got
here's how
13,
things
but he
look in
gets
the driver's
18.
tank. Liam Lawson extends his lead at the top.
Right, so that's
getting
only
closer to
5, so
securing
it's not
the
too bad.
championship. Now then, Davide Valsecchi.
So you get
who would
18
say was
points
your
for a
driver
second.
of the day?
It's
I'd
12
probably
points
go
for a third.
Jack Doohan. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in the pack.
Yeah,
and he was
huge
good
result for
enough
Jack
to
there.
take
Where's
the
our teammate? Comes
opportunities.
And now
16.
look at the team standings.
He's
Carlin
just
have extended their lead at the top of the standings.
not with it at the
There was
minute,
also
is he?
a strong showing from the Virtuosi team today.
39
as they make
points
their way up
behind.
the standings. There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this
63,
season.
69,
I hope you'll join us at the
71.
next race when Formula 2 returns.
And he's 95 points, 56 points behind in the championship. Yeah, because they're making it. They're getting a decent run away from us now. Oh, it's going to be very, very hard to catch Carlin in the constructors' championship. But yeah, we shall see what happens around Baku. And as always, thanks for watching.